Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. My name is Dorcas Yakubuzala, bringing you trending stories that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today, and also their opinions on such issues. Nigerians will re-elect Tinubu in 2027, APC Secretary boasts. Court orders Buhari's minister to account for 729 billion naira payment to poor Nigerians. Bayero's lawyers withdraw legal representation. Only God can convince me to quit presidential race, says Biden. Now, top on what's trending, the All Progressives Congress has expressed conviction that President Bola Tinubu will be re-elected in 2027 despite the economic hardship and planned alliance between mega opposition parties. The lingering economic hardship resulting from ongoing reforms such as fuel subsidy removal and floating of the naira has given rise to the palpable fear that Nigerians may vote out Tinubu in 2027. But the Deputy National Organizing Secretary of the ruling party, Nze Chidi Duru, in an interview with newsmen said the ongoing reforms had to come into play to steady the sinking ship of the economy. He said, "Our party has always recognized the fact that the current challenging economic environment has not in any way got better. When Mr. President took over, he asked Nigerians not to pity him. It is an office that he craved and worked hard for before offering himself to provide leadership to Nigeria." Now, a netizen said, "Only 2027 will tell, no need to fast forward." Another person said, "Yes, so even 2031, the surviving Nigerians will vote him again, Tinubu 2035. Another person opined, "Wallahi, we will not. Inshallah, you will not come back. It will shock you." Now, next on what's trending, the Federal High Court sitting in Lagos has ordered former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disasters Management and Social Development, Sadiya Umar Farouk, to account for payment of 729 billion naira to 24.3 million poor Nigerians for 6 months. The court also ordered the former minister to provide the list and details of the beneficiaries who received the payment, the number of states covered, and the payments per state. The judgment was delivered last month by Honorable Justice Deyinde Isaac Dipeolu following a Freedom of Information suit brought by the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP. This was disclosed in a statement by SERAP's Deputy Director, Kolawole Oluwadare, who noted that the certified true copy of the judgment was obtained last Friday. The judge also ordered the minister to explain the rationale for paying 5,000 naira to 24.3 million poor Nigerians, which translates to 5% of Nigeria's budget of 13.6 trillion naira for 2021. Now, responding to that, someone said, "Nigeria cannot be anywhere better with all these loots." Another person said, "When will Nigerian youths rise and fight for their own good? Enough is enough in this country." Another wrote, "Abeg, what happened to Better Edu? I been at the next president go investigate that one." And now in Kano, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Abdul Muhammad, and counsel for the 15th Emir of Kano, Aminu Ado Bayero, withdrew their legal representation in the Kano Emirate tussle suit on Thursday. Muhammad had informed the Kano State High Court that he had an affidavit of facts dated July 3rd attached with a notice of appeal and a motion of stay of proceedings. He urged the courts to stay proceedings pending the hearing and determination of the motion at the appeal court. Muhammad also sought an adjournment to enable the team of lawyers to respond to the applications, but the court declined to grant his prayers. Dissatisfied with the ruling, he made known his withdrawal of service from the case. Another member of the team, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Sanusi Musa, also announced the withdrawal of other lawyers for the first respondent, after which the team of lawyers staged a walkout from the hearing. Now, responding to that, someone said, "This man knows he's not the legal emir of Kano and he's acting like he's the emir. The good people of Kano know who's the emir." Another person said, "It's unethical. I don't see any justifiable reason for doing that. They're supposed to have notified their clients before taking such a decision." Another opined, "Expose the name of the firm. Most likely they were bribed by the opponents." Now, next on what's trending, the Borno State Police Command has called for stringent laws to stop the withdrawal of rape and other sexual violence cases by relations of victims in court. A Deputy Commissioner of Police in Borno, DCP Ahmad Bello, made the call in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital, in his contribution at a stakeholders consultative meeting on enhancing gender-responsive security operations and community dialogue. Bello, who represented the Borno Police Command at the meeting, said another major thing that needs to be addressed is the culture of silence and stigmatization of rape and other sexual violence victims. Bello called for laws to keep requests for withdrawal of the cases under KIV for some time to enable the victim to finally decide on the matter. He urged UN Women and other stakeholders to sponsor a bill to address some of the loopholes slowing the fight against sexual and gender-based violence in the society. Now, a lady said, stigmatization is one big issue that people need to be sensitized about on rape and other issues. Another person said, this is very sad for these girls. The perpetrators are now walking free. Another wrote, there should be private policy that covers cases such as rape, child molestation, etc. They should not be able to call the shots. Besides, the stigma is there because investigations are not carried out discreet enough and some of the people involved in the case lack basic work ethics like the abuse rights. Fix that. Police authorities have arrested prankster Z Fancy over some viral videos in which he was alleged to have committed some heinous crimes, including rape. In a statement on Thursday, Nigeria Police Force spokesman Muyiwa Adejubi said Z Fancy, whose real name is Ubani Zion Chibuike, was arrested at an apartment in the Wuye area of Abuja. It described the videos as having caused significant apprehension among social media users. Although Z Fancy had claimed that they were scripted and part of a publicity stunt to get back to the limelight after a break, the police said such actions have serious implications and cannot be taken lightly. The Nigeria Police Force remains committed to maintaining public safety and ensuring that individuals are held accountable for actions that incite fear or disturb public peace, the statement read. It warned pranksters and content creators to be law-abiding and be cautious of pranks and contents that could pose threats to the public and jeopardize the general security of the country. Now, responding to that, someone said, police too is pranking him. Another person said, the other day someone died while running away from purported prank and you think it's funny? This has to stop. Another person commended the police saying, that's a good one from Nigerian Police Force. Let them also investigate sources of some kidnapped and murdered victims. Now let's take a short break, and when we return, you get to know what Dele Momodu has to say about the custody battle between Davido and Sophia Momodu. Stay tuned. Welcome back, it's NEWSFEED. Now, as part of efforts to prevent flooding in Lagos State, the Lagos State government has given property owners who built illegal structures and squatters along Bariga Channel A 48 hours vacation notice. Disclosing this on X, the State Commissioner of Water and Environment, Tokumbo Wahab, said a drainage channel which floods Bariga, Bagada, Sholuyi downstream communities and environs and discharges into System 1 has been taken over by squatters who has constituted nuisance and security risks to the estate and property owners who deliberately built to obstruct free flow of water in the area. According to Wahab, shanties were erected along the length of the channel and the activities had blocked collectors that are supposed to carry stormwater into the channel, which resulted to the flooding experience during the week. He added that upon expiration of the notices served, the operatives of Lagos State Ministry of the Environment and Water Resources will commence removal of those contravening structures in order to deflood the area. Now, responding to that, a netizen said, so sad to see this. Why wouldn't there be a cholera outbreak? Another person said, Lagos Island needs to be restructured so waterways can be properly mapped out, else this issue of flood might never stop. Another person wrote, this is not the cause of the flood and also them moving away won't bring the solution. The publisher of Ovation magazine, Dele Momodu, has shared his view on the custody battle between his niece, Sophia Momodu, and the father of her child, David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido. In a series of posts via his verified X handle on Saturday, Momodu said he was surprised that the Afrobeat singer filed an affidavit seeking joint custody of their child, stressing that his previous conversations with him only focused on his wedding and reconnecting with his daughter. He said Davido and his family have always had access to the child, and when he stopped paying her school fees, he brought it to his father's notice, Deji Adeleke, who cleared all the school fees and gave the child a car. Now someone said, Dele Momodu advised your niece to go get herself a man and leave Davido to enjoy his marriage. She has money to rent a 23 million naira house. Then she should have money to fund her luxurious lifestyle. Leave Davido out of this. Another person said, I will encourage that Momodu should take the issue off social media and make peace. Davido just got married. Let him enjoy his marriage and Sophia should look elsewhere. It's okay. Another wrote, see Papa where they loaded. He just cleared the fees and buy am car on top. Make I forward them to my papa. Now, Grammy Award-winning singer Damini Ogulu, popularly known as Burna Boy, has taken a subtle jab at his colleague Davido's marriage, stating that it's not a better example to follow. This came in response to an X.com user's suggestion that Burna Boy should emulate Davido, fondly called OBO, by getting married soon. The user, tweeting as Bad Lieutenant on Saturday, wrote, Burna Boy, you should start planning for your future by getting married and starting a family. OBO has already set an example. You're over 33 now and you need to understand that you're not getting any younger. Burna Boy replied by saying that he prefers to be as he is, asking if the user wasn't seeing what Davido is going through. Baba, make I just day as I day, I beg. You know, see waiting him the face like this? Burna Boy replied. When another user tweeting as Real Drelo teased him about his response, Burna Boy asked, but between me and you, Shane a better example the guy used? A third user, Son of Oba, then asked if Adekunle Gold's marriage was a better example, to which Burna Boy replied, that's what we are praying for, bros. Davido is currently engaged in a legal battle with his ex-partner, Sophia Momodu, over the custody of their daughter. Recall that Davido recently tied the knot with his longtime lover, Choma, in a grand ceremony in Lagos. Now someone said, marriage is for the bigger boys, not for the boys. Stop comparing, go and marry if your skin full. Another said, I wouldn't call that a jab. Burna Boy is simply saying he doesn't want stress because of Davido's legal issues with his baby mama, and he definitely said, I go day my day. So stop making it look like he is throwing a jab at Davido. Another opined, Burna only stated the facts. Anyone condemning him for what he said is just hypocritical. Davido is never an example to follow when it comes to marriage. Too many baby mama drama, recklessness. And now on the foreign scene, United States President Joe Biden has said there is nothing that would make him consider quitting the presidential race. After a shaky performance at the presidential debate with the former president and Republican candidate Donald Trump on June 27th, there have been calls for Biden to step aside. Some U.S. voters, political analysts, and stakeholders have also expressed concerns over the president's health and mental alertness after the debate. Speaking in an interview with ABC News on Friday, Biden said only the Lord Almighty would convince him to drop his re-election bid. He said, I don't think anybody is more qualified to be president or win this race than me. Look, I'm running again because I think I understand best what has to be done to take this nation to a completely new level. We are on our way. We are on our way. Now someone said, so you believe in God and you are propagating abortion rights and LGBTQ? Another asked, at your age, I thought it's only African leaders that are greedy. Another wrote, it's not about quitting, it's about chances of winning. And now to a video of what it looks like to have a twin dad. Take a look. And that's it, you're up to date with trending stories across the world. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Until next time, goodbye.